Okay, I don't know where I am, but this place smells like mildew and regret. That dock's held together by moss and trauma.
Yep. Classic haunted house layout. Just missing a piano that plays by itself and one ghost whispering my name.
That was either a fish or a very short zombie doing laps. Either way, I'm not turning around.
Someone definitely lived here, or still does. And I've just entered their awkward return from hunting moment. Cool. Love a place where the electricity's still on, but everyone's dead. Classic murder swamp energy. So someone tried to leave. Bold move. Didn't work out, clearly. Good thing I walk everywhere.
I was gonna climb that, but then I remembered I love living. Also, I don't trust any structure made of rotten pine and sadness.
Okay, this is where I turn around and start rethinking my whole belief system. That cross is floating. That's normal, right?
Ah, yes. Nothing says peaceful swamp stroll like abandoned churches and spiritual trauma. If I get in that canoe, I either escape or die comedically in 14 seconds. Pretty even odds. This is either a barn or a makeshift escape room designed by a sociopath. This dock's a metaphor for my mental stability. One wrong step, and we're both underwater. Last entry, gone fishing. Never came back. Classic swamp ending. If this place still sells gas, it's probably unleaded fear and tetanus. Nothing says welcome like handwritten threats and aggressive punctuation.
Well, the CDC definitely came through here and then immediately left. Good sign.
If I fall in, I become a cryptid legend and a cautionary tale. Not worth it. Still flooded, still cursed, still no snacks. Story of my life. Yep, time to leave. When the names vanish, that's usually a sign someone else writes your ending. That boat looks ready to launch me into orbit. Or explode. Or both.
Ambulance is here, but the patients aren't. I don't like puzzles where I'm the solution.
Yeah, no thanks. Last guy who swung probably landed in another timeline. If this thing starts broadcasting static whispers, I'm running. Slowly, dramatically, off camera. This is where the bad stuff happens. If the music shifts, I'm gone. Didn't think this could get worse. But no, clowns. Of course there are clowns. Military definitely came through and left fast. That med kit's older than my regrets. You know it's bad when even the cars tried to escape. And the traffic light's just mocking me.
Someone tried to hold out in here. Either they left or didn't get the chance to. Not creepy at all. Definitely didn't just hear something inside. Totally fine.
Someone left it on, like they plan to come back. I will not be staying.
Getting thicker out here. Either I'm closer to something or something's closer to me.
Whoever lived here didn't want company. Starting to think they had the right idea. Comforting. I love a nice motivational message from people who didn't make it. That light wasn't on earlier. Either my memory's slipping or someone's still here.
Those aren't boot prints. And whatever made them, she didn't walk out. Looks like someone ran this way, fast, and didn't come back for their stuff.
That's a car in a swamp with the door open. You know what? I don't need to know more. They had a plan, and they left it behind.
which either means it worked or didn't matter.
That's always comforting. A chair moving with no one in sight. I'm sure the wind has great timing.
Okay, this is the part in every story where someone says we should turn back. But I'm holding the camera, so I guess I'm the idiot that keeps walking.
This wasn't supply transport. This was for people. Or whatever they thought they were moving. They were waiting for help here. Long enough to start writing names. None of them walked out. I'm not gonna play it. I don't want to hear someone's last. I'm already in them. They tried to signal someone. Anyone. Probably rang that thing until no one was left to hear it. This wasn't a panic. It was a full retreat. Organized, tracked, and still, no one made it. This isn't a map. It's a countdown. They knew it was coming. No one stopped it. They were seconds from getting out. Something stopped them. Or distracted them long enough. They were still leaving messages after power went out. Even after the radio stopped.
They were still watching, long after they pulled out. Guess someone higher up needed proof.
1 mile to Havenside. If anyone made it, that's where I'll find out.
They sent everything they had. Buses, supplies, bodies. But none of it got out.
Everything they needed, just sitting here. Like the world moved on without them.
Someone sat here, watching for rescue. Or watching the end roll in. Even the signs gave up. That's how you know it was over. Whoever wrote this made it further than most. And still didn't make it far enough. Something opened that. Not wind. Not weather. And definitely not me. Fresh tracks. One person. No return. Whoever it was, they're still ahead. Or gone.
This wasn't here yesterday. Someone brought it out, someone's still close.
That fire was lit within the hour. I'm not the only one out here, and I don't think they want to be found. This is it. Either I go in or turn around. But whatever happened here, it's past that line. Someone left that for themselves. Not a warning, a confession.
They didn't drop this in a panic. They left it on purpose. That's worse somehow.
That's not wind. That's someone done talking. That's not a warning. That's a final thought. Someone knew this was as far as you get. I think I'm being followed. I think I'm being followed. Nothing left to say. Just distance now.
I don't remember which way I came. That doesn't feel like an accident.
I didn't hear it fall. It just isn't here anymore.
I saw a light, just for a second. Either someone's out here, or something got left behind.
If I make it out, don't come looking. If I don't, tell the trees I was here. Thanks for watching, seriously. This one got weird. If I make it out of here, I'll upload again. Hit like, subscribe, or send a rescue boat. I'm not picky. If you want me to keep going, smash that like button. Or don't. Either way, I'm already too far in.